All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Yes, the Most High does have favorites. Okay, and in this video, I'm gonna get us a couple of scriptures to prove that, because according to the scriptures, the Most High's favorite, all right, begins with the elect, all right, of the nation of Israel. The nation of Israel is the chosen, all right, the Lord's chosen people, okay. But even amongst the nation of Israel, the Lord has favorites, okay, which primarily are his elect, okay. Those are favored above, and everybody else on the planet, okay, which is why the Lord is going to deliver his elect. Now the whole nation is going to be saved. However, those that die on this side from the nation of Israel are going to be reborn through the loins, all right, or come back as babies of the elect, okay. So, without further ado, I just get a couple precepts. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. It says, "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance." So what this is saying is that in the eyes of the Lord, all these other nations, all right, the Edomites, the Elamites, the Ammonites, all these other nations that aren't Israelites, all right, the Lord compares them to a drop that falls from a bucket. So if you have a bucket full of water and a drop falls down, you don't even regard that. All right, that's how the Lord feels about these other nations. It says, "And are counted as the small dust of the balance." So you might have a scale, and you got a little dust on the scale. It doesn't even come close to making a mark or putting weight on the scale. And that's what these nations are. They don't hold any weight in the eyes of the Lord. Okay. It says, "Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering." Salakia. "All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity." Okay? Because the Lord didn't create these other nations because he was, oh well, he loved them so much. He really he created them, all right, to serve us. Okay? So he created us, his chosen, and he created all these other nations as servants for us. All right? To serve us and to please us. Because what makes the Lord, like it says in Jeremiah, it says it's going to make the Lord happy to make us happy. Okay? Because we are his people. He is our God. So people have this whole misunderstanding, thinking the Most High, because he's the Most High, he has to love everybody. Because he's the Most High, he has to be all loving. He cannot hate. That's the opposite. If he's the Most High, that means he can do exactly what he wants. He's not limited by your perception of what an almighty being should be. Oh well, how can the Most High hate? He's God. He's the Most High. He has to. The reason he can hate is because he's the Most High, so he can do whatever he wants. And you are nobody. All right, you and or nobody can say anything about that because he created you, right? Just like if you go to a sneaker store, all right, and you buy specific sneakers because you like them, they're your favorite, so you wear them. You buy them because you like them. How would it sound if somebody got mad at you, like, why are you buying those sneakers? Why are you not buying all the sneakers in the store? Oh, you showing favoritism? Oh, okay. So those are the only sneakers you like now? Okay, that's messed up though. You should show these other sneakers some love. What? I came in here because I wanted these. I like these. I don't like them all. I like only these ones. And it's the same thing. The Most High has favorites. And so his mercy, all right, his everlasting mercy and his love is for the nation of Israel, starting with his elect, which are his favorites of the favorites. Okay? So continue. Says this is Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. "And after these things, Adam also whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come, and according to the scriptures, Adam is Yahushai, or the spirit of Yahushai was the spirit in Adam. Okay, and so it says he was made Lord of all creatures. Yes, when you read in the book of Genesis, it tells you the Lord gave him dominion over all the creatures. All right, and of him come we all. Yes, because from Adam, you have Cain, Abel, you have Seth, and then continuing on. It says, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay, so yeah, you can say we all come from Adam, but even through that, there's a chosen line. All right, of whom come the sons of God, and come Israel. Okay, that's why it says here, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So you had all people coming from Adam, but amongst all those people, there was a chosen. Okay, which goes down to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. All right, whose name was later changed to Israel. All right, but going on, it says, and this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. All right, the reason the Lord created this was for us. The earth, Idon, all right, Eden was made as a paradise for who? For us. It says, as for the other people, which also come from Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, which is spit, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. This is the precept for Isaiah 40 and 15. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing, all right, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. So the Lord doesn't, and that's why you read certain parts where I believe King David said at one point, about these uncircumcised heathens. Okay, our people always talk down or look at the heathens as outcasts or different, because we are different. We're holy. Okay, we're separate. We're made better, all right, than all these other nations, and that's just facts. That's just the truth. You got to say it as it is. This world teaches you, if the truth sounds arrogant or it sounds like you're an asshole, then don't say it. No, if it's the truth, it's the truth. That's why there's the saying, the truth hurts. Okay. Now it says, but we, thy people, who, Israel, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. Okay. Oh, and while we're here, perfect precept. Baruch, the 4th chapter. Okay. This is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High. Oh, another one. Salaki, let me just hold this. 47, 19. All right. It says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever, which is a cut to those who say that the laws are done away with, because the scriptures just told you the law endureth forever. It says, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Because what is leaving the law? It's sin, transgression of the law. 1 John 3 and 4. It says, turn thee, O Jacob, all right, which Jacob represents Israel, and take hold of it. Take hold of what? The law, this truth, this word. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. And the scriptures tell you, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there's no light in them. Because this word is truth and light. All right. It says, give not thine honor to another, because this is our inheritance. This is the patience and the faith of the saints, which in the book of Psalms, it tells you the saints are who? Israelites. It says, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. So all these, the scriptures is really for us. Why? Because we are the Lord's favorite. So it's for our benefit. It says, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. See, so the Most High, and the Most High always excludes these nations, all right, when it comes to the blessings of Israel. Okay, he always shows, he says, the God of Israel, all right, or the power in the midst of Israel, because the Most High has a favorite nation, all right, and even within that nation, he has a favorite, which is the elect. Okay, people like to put the Most High in a box of their imagination, all right, because they can never feel a type of way because how they perceive the Most High to be, they think that's the Most High. No, you can't put the Most High in a box. You do not change the Most High to your liking. All right, you conform yourself to the Most High's liking. That's how it works. All right. Um, this is Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob. Who is he? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. His word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh. Okay? And what are the statutes and judgments? Those are the way unto life. Okay? But he showed it to who? Israel, not the whole world. So going, this is John 17. Now, real quick, when you read down onto verse 9, okay, this is Yahweh Shai praying. All right, let's hear what he said. It says, I pray for them, right? I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. All right, so here it is, the Lord, all right, he wasn't even praying. First, he wasn't praying for the whole world in general, but he wasn't even praying for the whole world of Israel. He was praying for his elect, all right? Mainly he's with his disciples, but that represents the elect, okay? Because it says what? Thou for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. Who? His elect. Okay. Now going on, I'm just jump. It says John 17 and 14. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. Okay, so why isn't the Lord praying that the Heavenly Father keeps everybody from evil? No, he's praying specifically for a particular people. Okay, which are what? His favorite. That's why he's praying for them. Okay, it says they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. Okay. Going on, it says, and for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. So the Lord went through all that. Why? Not just for himself, but for his elect, for the nation, but really for his elect. It says, neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, who are what? The elect. All right. The scriptures tell you, my sheep hear my voice. All right. So the elect are going to hear the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay. Now, moving on, John the 15th chapter. John 15, verse 14. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. All right. Now, when you look around, there's only a certain a group of people who the Lord has given the Spirit to be able to do what it is that He has commanded us to do. Therefore, we are counted His friends. All right. And those things are what? Going out there and prophesying, doing these videos, okay, living the life as an Israelite, doing our best to follow these law, statutes, and commandments. All right. Staying faithful to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. The Lord commanded us to do that. All right. But it says what? Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. But ye have not chosen me, or ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. Okay? Now that's not the whole world. That's his favorites. He chose his favorites. And ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, and whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Okay? Those that ask friends, all right, are people you favor. Okay? Now, go to Amos Amos 3 verse 7, it says what? Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. Now, do you go around just telling your secrets to everybody? No. You tell it to people you trust, people you favor. Okay? That's why you tell somebody a secret. You tell your secret to somebody you favor over somebody you don't. All right? Somebody you don't really talk to like that. Okay? So I just got like two more real quick. This is Mark chapter 4 verse 11. It says, so this was after Yahushua had given the parable, all right, and it says, and he said unto them, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked him of the parable, and he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the Most High, but unto them that are without, all these are done in parables. So the Lord was purposely, all right, doing it that way so that some people were gonna get it, some people weren't. Okay, why is that? Because the Lord didn't want everybody to get it. Okay, that's why it says, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High, and that was an order. It was ordained from the Most High. All right, that his favorites, his chosen, his beloved, his elect, all right, would understand it, and the rest won't. Which leads us to this last precept, Romans 11 verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it. All right, the chosen, all right, the favorites out of the nation, and the rest were blinded. Okay, the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And this isn't literal, all right, but this is spiritual, which is why they can't understand this word. They see us, they hear us, but they can't perceive, all right, the words we're speaking. Okay, because it's a spiritual thing. All right, and hey, as men get in this truth, or hoping to be of the elect, we got to give it our all, giving our diligence, make our call in the election sure. Hey, we constantly pray and we do our best at that. Hey, we be a part of the Lord's favorites. Okay, because those whom the Lord favors, he blesses, he loves, he delivers them, and he protects them. And that's what we're gonna need. All right. So, with that, I'm gonna end it here. Lord willing, that was edifying unto the elect. Call Holo Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and Shalom.